We hope that the quality of football will do justice to all the hype and all the attention. We promised you last night that we're going to be bringing you pictures of Enyimba against 3SC. We were there at Area 3 where this game was played. So we are just allowed to enjoy highlights of that game. Enyimba against 3SC. It ended 3-1 in favor of Enyimba of Aba. Enyimba producing an amazing performance of champions, if you ask me. So sit back, enjoy the highlights. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Attack that space now, that space.
Well, it's a motivation from the technical crew and the management of the team, and the way the players, we come back from the first round, and some of us have injury for the first round, but now everybody is back and in action, so that's why we are rising up.
How far do you see Enyimba going this season?
In this season we are pursuing the league. We know we'll be in the first two in the league. That one is sure. But in the FA Cup, we will take the FA Cup with full confidence. I believe we will take the FA Cup.
No, we have been working so hard, and since the start of the second round, we never lose a match home or away, and the team is gelling very well, around 75% now. So we can take any team anywhere. Once we have the officiating is becoming very fair, and you can win anywhere. That's my belief, and they work so hard for this victory. And I really appreciate the 3SC. They work hard, but we got our 2 goals first up, and they couldn't come back.
We lost to a very good side. I think it's a very nice one, I think though we were very, very well prepared for the game, because we really want to forge ahead and try to get something, even though we can get something from the league, but we can as well get something from the FA Cup. But man, it's the end of the road for us today, and we lost against the Enyimba. I think it's a very nice game, and everybody enjoyed the game.
Really, this is not my target, but in football sometimes when you suffer a defeat of this nature, you just have to calm down. In as much we are seeing a competition tournament, and if you really allow that to affect the player psychologically, it's going to allow the whole team. It's going to affect the whole team. So, and that's what we have been saying when we are coming, that there should not be pressure more majorly on the technical crew and neither the players, because in as much as it's not bounce and there is pressure, it's ruffling a lot of things in the sports cycle. So the major things, we look at areas that we're not doing well, let's check it, and then we improve on terms of our welfare and whatsoever. The result will still be there, because the players, if you look at what they had, not that they are too bad or they are too raw, we can still make us something for what they are. I can tell you, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing impossible in football because wherever you can see a team leading 4-0 and a team coming back. But I can tell you, for all the contending teams in the league, we are the only team playing European football. We are not playing Nigerian football, by and large.
All right, those were some highlights for you from the game that was played at Area 3 in Abuja earlier today, and it was an exciting game of football. Beautiful football by the two teams, but it was Enyimba that went home smiling. And of course, for the coaches of 3SC, they really have to watch their back because just a couple of days ago, there was a report about the 3-game ultimatum given to the coaches to perform or something could happen. 3 games have gone. They didn't win at home. They lost out now, and you can only fear for the worst for 3SC coaches. But let's see. The coach talked about not putting them under pressure. Let's hope that the management will think along that line and still give them some time to get their acts together. But 3SC played well, but wasn't just good enough on the day. We move away now from the football on the pitch and look at some other issues that would be of importance to us so that we can continue to see excellent performances on the pitch. I'm talking about the Association of Professional Footballers of Nigeria. Austin Popo, the Executive Secretary, was on our show a couple of weeks ago, and he raised a few issues around going to any length to helping players get what they are entitled to after playing, getting their monies, getting their salaries, getting their allowances. Austin Popo has joined me now here on Sports Tonight, and the first question I'm going to be asking him is, how far have you gone? The last time we met, I mean, this journey is going all across the country. We met, the last time was in Lagos.
Yeah,
we had our program in Lagos.
I'm sure you were surprised when you saw me yesterday.
I mean, I need to ask you, how far? What's going on?
Well, let me start by commending your program, especially your efforts, because the last time we had this program on telly, I must confess that immediately after the program, close to about 50 footballers called me.
With similar stories to tell?
Yes, because the truth is that I think after the program, what happens that a lot of them now begin to have some confidence. Because I must confess to you, these are some of them, their matters are not even in arbitration. They've actually lost hope. But I thank God for that program. And I want to also commend the minister. The sports minister, yeah. I'm sure last week he had to call the meeting of the Nigerian Football Federation and some other stakeholders, including the chairman of the LMC, telling them in a very plain language that they must ensure that players' monies are being paid for them to continue to play. And I'm also aware today again that he has also written a letter.
Oh, to the minister has written another letter?
Yes.
After meeting with them last week?
To the Nigerian Football Federation, insisting that these things need to be done right. I want to also commend again the SWAN, the Sports Writers Association of Abuja State Chapter, for the role they've actually played regarding the FCT Queens.
Regarding the
girls. So I'm just saying this because it has come to a point where all of us must take responsibility. It's unfortunate that if you look at the issue of the EFCC matter, we just 2 days ago, I got a letter from them. And going through the content of the letter, I must confess, I was shocked, disappointed, because it was clear what they were telling us that we should revert back to the arbitration committee of the Nigerian.
For those who didn't follow the program when you came last to Lagos, let us do a little background.
Okay.
You took some club officials
to EFCC
and some FA chairmen to the EFCC over monies owed players that you feel government has released but has been misappropriated.
I was going to that point. Our petition specifically was very clear, like you rightly said. We said money was paid to the team by the governor. Money was released by the governor. Prepare about 51 million thereabout. And 16 million was paid to these players, leaving a balance of 41 million some fractions. The second case was a check.
Dot check
was issued to a player, a former player, Emeka Wana, by Atlant Football Club, 2000.